Okay, continuing on with our Lab 5. Step 13. Now we need to test the record by going back to the command prompt and pinging the new FQDN, www.netplus.com. And just to refresh on how to get to the command prompt, we go to Start and select the command prompt up on the top of the menu. And from here, we're going to go ahead and ping by typing in ping space www.netplus.com and hit enter. Notice the name machine is resolved along with the correct IP address, and here's why. The DNS server first looks up the name www.netplus.com. When the DNS server finds a record for this name, it realizes it is an alias CNAME record with the FQDN of the machine it represents. The server must then find the host A record associated with that FQDN. Once a record is found, the IP address along with the FQDN of the actual host is returned and the ping is attempted. Step 14. To test the pointer PTR record in the reserve lookup zone, the NS lookup command must be used. This command is useful for finding DNS information or additional aliases associated with the machine. At the command prompt window, type the command nslookup 192.168.12.151 and press enter. And we're going to do that and check out our results. So that, again, that was nslookup in the command prompt. We're going to type that in, space 192.168.12.151 and then hit enter. Notice the IP address successfully resolves to the backtrack 5 internal machine, which is here, see, bt5 internal netplus.com and the address. So in step 15, we close all the windows, and this pretty much concludes the lesson with the conclusion. Domain Name System DNS is the protocol in the TCP IP suite that allows end users to have the compatibility to remember names for clients instead of their IP addresses, which can change. DNS servers provide the name to IP address translations necessary to allow communication across TCP IP networks. If configured properly, they can also provide the reverse IP address to name translations. And now, time for the review questions. Number 1, what record is associated with the DNS server option? That we did earlier, and that record number was 006, I believe, for DNS server options. Number 2, what number is associated with the domain name? That was 015. And number 3, what command clears the DNS cache on a Windows machine? That would be the flush DNS, so you would actually type out the command ipconfig space / flush DNS. Number 4, what is another name for an A record? An A record is an address record and it's usually associated with IP addresses. Number 5, what is another name for a CNAME record? That would be called an alias, and that is associated with host names, an alias for a host name. Well, thank you for joining, and that concludes our Lab 5.